everybody, this is Dave Nassi over here at Next Level Guitar. How you doing today? I'm pretty excited about this lesson. I always say that in all the lessons, but I guess I'm kind of an excited individual. This is a cool inspired by lesson today. What I want to do is I want to take something that you would not normally expect, and I want to spin it around and maybe make it a little bit bluesy. One of my favorite things when I was younger is to learn or be inspired by other material and then use it to jam off of and help create my own identity as a guitar player. These inspired by lessons are such a great tool, not because we're doing them, but because sometimes when you're writing music or you're learning guitar, it's hard to know what chords can go together. You can, if you don't have a lot of music instruction in your background, we all know that you can make the guitar sound great, and that's just by your ear and your own natural feel of things. There's something really cool to be said for that. This is kind of the separate mindset from a schooled guitar player. This is more street, as we would say. But I like this. We're going to take this and we're going to use it. We're going to flip things around and we're going to see how I like to identify with it and then present it to you so we can jam out and learn new things about ourselves. That's the whole point of these lessons. Everybody, here it comes. I'm going to say it because it's so cool. You see the link below in that YouTube text box. Please click it if you want a video and an ebook, a coinciding ebook that is free. Both of these items are free. A lesson not available on YouTube that you can achieve by clicking on that link. A coinciding ebook as well by clicking on that link. Ebook is awesome. Has all kinds of information in it. Chord diagrams, scales, things of this nature. Both items are free, and just click the link. We're going to tweak a C chord, people. Not too much so, but just a little bit. I'm going to use not the note that I just played. Okay, that was a D. We want to bail him. See what I got going on here? I got my third finger tilted at an angle, and he's blocking out the D string. Wasn't sure if he was going to work. He didn't really work. I've got the G open. Really easy. Now, just remove that. Mimicking an A minor and a C major chord. Let's put a passing note. Just ways to kind of keep it creative. This is a really great 1/6, I guess you would say. And the key is C major. But what's nice about this is the first thing that comes to my head is I think, okay, well, pentatonic scale always starts from my relative minor when I'm dealing with the major scale. And this is A in this case, so I've got this. That's my typical A minor pentatonic. And I've got something that can sound bluesy, but not be your typical 1-4-5 type blues change. Now, it's a lot of jumping, back and forth, and that's kind of drastic to do, but it's all part of the practice, and tempo is not an issue here. This is really kind of a free-flowing kind of a piece. We're being sensitive with our inner self today, and we're thinking, I'm going to use this, and it doesn't have to be in any grand fashion. We just want to know that visually I understand, hey, look, I can use this scale that is really popular today in music. There's tons of great videos on the site of how to use the pentatonic scale. We don't need to go into that too much today. We just want to put point of reference to how you can use this in your everyday. Now when I go F, I'm going to do something a little bit different there. I've got my thumb over the top to get that bass note. Got the octave. Very Hendrix type chord, but I'm going to use this. I've got the tremolo bar here in effect as well for a little bit of subtlety. When you use the tremolo bar, a lot of my students, because it's such a different thing and it's so spring reactive, people always really like to bang on the thing. But please don't do that. Be subtle with it. I grab it here a lot of times when I do chords just to be real ethereal, I think might be the word that you can use with that. But it's really subtle. So let's think of it this way. I want to take this, I want to be inspired by it, and I want to maybe use it in more of a sensibility where I could do blues and kind of a pop thing. So I've got this. Now I'm going to go traditional. Just little slides on that low string. That lick, just to show you what that lick is. So the idea is to say, I want to recognize that I've got a 1, 6, 4, 5. Now what the heck is that? Those are the notes of the major scale, people, in the key of C. So, 1, I'm going to play my C major scale. Let's play the first 8 notes. We don't like to leave people in dust here at Next Level Guitar, just by getting excited over the materials that we are presenting. So we have to make sure that we include these things. Like I said, man, I get excited. I'm a coffee drinker. This stuff happens. I got to make sure and backtrack. Okay, so 1, C major. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That dude, A minor. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, F. And then 5, G. So we've got the happier chords of the key, the 1, the 4, and the 5, which are always major, and then the relative minor. So that relative minor allows me to be bluesy, and the other ones allow me to have a nice sense of resolution that keeps it out of just blues tradition, and I think that's pretty cool. So what I would suggest when practicing this is let's ring it out here for a minute. Listen to your guitar when you play these things. Don't hammer on the strings. Find out where it's affected different. You hear the difference? That's what those fancy pickups are for. Brighter, right? Warmer. Attack is just the same. Split the difference. Important to think of these things. Okay, I hope you dug this lesson. It's very, very simple in concept. We're taking something that is so great to listen to. I call it ear candy. And we're saying, hey, I like to jam on these things. I like to make more out of it. I want to sound like a band all by myself. How can you do that? Make your guitar work for you. That's the thing. Experience, play, not practice. That's the whole goal. So go to the website. Check out all the other lessons that we have there. I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to keep playing out my ideas and my explanation, and I hope you dig it. And, I hope you are inspired by the lessons that you have seen here today and on the website. So thank you so much, and I will see you later. Bending on that high string just to kind of get out of it. Really easy, not breaking the bank. I can't speak. I have verbal diarrhea today. Not good when you're making videos. So far, so good. And what else can we do? We can throw in the use of single note, or single string lines, I should say. So, let's edit. What else can we do?